Hi, this is Dan, and I'm motivated to take you and your people on one of the most intellectually and emotionally stimulating roller coaster rides of your life that I call the law of attraction. It's not quite as mystical as our good friend Bob Proctor made it in The Secret. Bottom line, the law of attraction, we don't attract who we want, we attract who we are. We attract what we believe we deserve in relationships, in love, in a job, in a destiny. I affectionately call this keynote and/or program the art of significant communication, how to network and influence through speaking and storytelling to make sure that we engage in and obey the law of attraction and live by it at the highest possible level. Guaranteed to transform the way you live and lead. In our rapidly changing world where a constant leadership buzz is about storytelling, in this presentation I teach the art and science of why and how the most powerful and effective leaders, educators, sales professionals, and coaches connect through stories. Think about a time when someone told you a story, or you watched a movie or read a book that you just couldn't stop thinking about. Why is it that we remember those so well? Turns out that the secret lies in how stories affect our brains and our actions in real life and allow us to enter fully into other people's thoughts and feelings. But how does this happen? When your brain is exposed to facts and information, there are two parts of your brain that are activated, the Broca's area and the Wernicke area, which are responsible for turning words into meaning. However, when you only focus on the what and how, you only engage the mind. In order to engage both the head and the heart, you must focus on the why and the want. In my football paralysis, paralyzed for 14 months, 16 doctors told me I would never get better, and as I recovered, I was asked to speak. Now the most frequently asked question is, what took you so long? Why did you stay paralyzed for 14 months? The answer is simple. I was asking the wrong questions. I was asking the doctors how to get better when I should have been asking myself why. And once we answer why, figuring out the how-to becomes clear and simple. Once we answer why, it engages both the head and the heart, and science-based facts prove that our blood starts to pump more rapidly, it engages our brain, and our muscles start to fire. The power of a story. In fact, the power of a well-told story always illuminates the why and want, which causes your brain to light up and the rest of the emotional experience I just described. So for example, if your story has descriptors relating to smell, the brain's olfactory cortex is engaged. And if the narrative includes movement, the motor cortex is activated. Are you with me? This is why when we are listening to a compelling story, we can visualize the location, the people. We hear their voices, smell scents, taste food, and feel touch and emotion. And this isn't just our imagination. This is the impact of our brain responding to the descriptions, which creates an experience. And we remember experiences better than facts and things we don't experience. When you know how a good story affects brain chemicals that shape how others view who you are, what you do, why they should trust you, follow your lead, and buy your products and services, you can actually influence their decision-making process. I take a lot of pride in being an actual college professor teaching the art and science of public speaking and storytelling. And as a primary contributing author to the Chicken Soup for the Soul series and a gold record songwriter in Nashville, I understand that the significance of writing a well-told story is founded and grounded in the idea that we edit so every word pays its own way, which evokes emotion and ties us in to how we really can trigger brain chemicals to achieve our desired result as a speaker and as an author. For this reason, in this speech and/or seminar, you will learn about the 4 brain chemicals and how to use them to influence thinking and behavior. When you need your people to be resilient and persevere, you tell a story that releases endorphins, the motivational drug triggered with humor, and the message of pushing beyond physical limits so they believe they can do it too. When you need your people to improve performance and accomplish a huge goal, you tell a story that releases dopamine, the performance drug triggered by self-interest that allows them to check a box that they can or should do it too. When you need to strengthen the bond, attachment, and loyalty required to retain your best people, you tell a story that releases serotonin, the recognition drug, triggered when you make them swell with pride, feel valuable and needed. And when you need to strengthen trust and connect with internal and external customers, you share a story about service that releases oxytocin, the love drug, triggered through smiling, eye contact, shaking hands, and understanding. So at no obligation to you, please schedule a personal call with me to discuss your individual team building needs, your leadership selling needs, but more importantly, how you can become a better connector and the life of a party, how you can elevate your ability to climb that corporate ladder based on your ability to be a better public speaker and storyteller. All you have to do is call the number on your screen, simply contact Kelly in my office to set up a 15-minute telephone appointment, and I look forward to your call. Teaching storytelling, which transforms into story selling, and learning to network at that highest level and become the life of the party, be powerful in our eloquence at a corporate meeting, or simply being a better professional sales presenter is what this keynote and what this training session is all about. I hope you'll call me soon.